So I want to encourage somebody with something that just had happened to me in real time. So I'm sitting there reading the word, right? And I noticed like when I start to want to dive deeper into the word, that's when sadness comes. So I captured the moment, okay? I wrote it down and I said, anytime I get closer to God, that's when the sadness comes. And I notice this when I'm reading the word and I get really excited and then I want to dive deeper, right? And I can feel sadness growing. It's so weird. And if you experience this, I just kind of want to encourage you, like with the same question that the Lord had threw out there to me a while back when this had happened. He was just like, what if I'm allowing you to push through the sadness? And I remembered that question, and how I remembered it is like how a baby would come through the birth canal. So I imagine, of course I don't know, but I imagine like the baby being, comfy, warm in the environment that it literally was shaped and molded and formed in, and then they are bigger, so it's now time for them to exit that house and come to a new house, right? And how they may be uncomfortable because they're shifting and they're moving, and I don't know if the baby can feel contractions, but I know the mama feel it, and I know the baby probably can feel something, and that's not necessarily comfortable. And I say all this to say, like, what if sadness is the thing that you have to break through to get to your breakthrough? Like, what if sadness is a representation of, oh, you actually getting somewhere, you know? And I don't know. I just don't want it to discourage you, because in the past, it would discourage me. It would be like, you know, God, why I'm sad with you? Like, why is this happening? Why is sadness coming when you're supposed to be my joy, you know? And the word says you are my exceeding joy. So why am I sad? I just want somebody to know, like, this is not something to break at. No, this is where you put your foot down on that pedal and keep going, because this is a representation of you closer to the breakthrough than you think. This is something that you have to push past. And this, like, it might not be from the Lord. The sadness might not be from the Lord. Or it could be from him, and he's like, let me see if I'm gonna let sadness touch them a little bit, and I'm gonna see if they're gonna keep going and push past this and trust me anyway. You just never know. So don't let it discourage you. That's the whole point of this video. Don't let it discourage you to the point where you're just like, man, I don't want to even come near the Lord. I don't want to do this, because every time I come near to him, every time I walk closer to him, all this stuff starts to happen. No, this is a part of the breakthrough. You have to break through sadness to get to your breakthrough, okay? I hope that makes sense. I hope it don't sound all crazy. This for somebody, because, baby, I don't be recording videos like this.